Cockatoo proves that Australia has purple snow by Eric Lebec. Polar Bear writes a letter to Cockatoo asking him to visit him and see the white snow. Cockatoo is disappointed to find out the snow is melting and all the animals in the North Pole are all very sad. Why? Why is the snow melting? Because humans are polluting our world with smoke and fumes from cars and factories. Oh no, this pollution heats up our planet and causes the snow to melt. But Cockatoo tells the polar animals that there is snow in Australia, purple snow. They all laugh at him, but Polar Bear believes him. Polar Bear goes with Cockatoo on a journey to Australia so he can prove to the polar animals that purple snow really exists. Guess what? Purple snow is real. Well, what looks like purple snow is real. I think might enjoy it, and why? I think all primary school age students will enjoy this book. It's a storyline that many Australian children can relate to, as many parts of Australia have the same flora and fauna as the book. The pictures are engaging and descriptive, and the message is strong, and it has humour at the end of it. How the author uses language in the story. The language is definitely directed to younger students because the author uses simple text that allows for easy comprehension. There are not too many words on each page, which means that students who struggle with reading can read the book on their own. What makes this book a great read? Well, it's a great read because it's entertaining with some fantastic illustrations. It is informative about how pollution creates global warming, and this is melting the ice caps. It has Australian connections to other parts of the world in it, such as how Australians can travel to other parts of the world and have friends in other countries. And it also demonstrates that the actions are not always entirely visible in the countries they are happening in, but have adverse effect in other places of the world. For example, with pollution. We could be polluting the planet and not realise we're doing it. It's not until we go to the ice caps, the polar regions, that we realise that the snow's melting. In the classroom, ideally it would be great to read to students in lower to middle primary, as the message is layered with environmental issues that can be touched upon in class. We can cover cross-curricular priorities of sustainability, and I can allow my students to develop an appreciation of the necessity of acting for a more sustainable future. We can also address the ongoing capacity of Earth to maintain all life and meet the needs of the present without compromising the needs of future generations. And of course, I can interlace the English literacy strands and language strands into teaching the book, as well as sustainability and maybe even some science. Some creative ideas. Well, I thought about discussing how snow is formed and maybe doing some videos on snowflakes. Maybe just identifying the difference between real snowflakes and things that look like snowflakes. We could even make snowflakes, purple snowflakes in class, cutting out paper. We could make our own snow in class using ice cubes and a blender. We could make snowmen and snow women. We could even make them purple. We could have an excursion to Applecross to see purple snow from jacaranda trees and have a cockatoo and polar bear picnic for lunch. We could even discuss the Jacaranda Festival in November and maybe do a family excursion there with all the families on the weekend. Those are just a few ideas. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for listening.